Hey, it's Kyle here, and today I'll be reviewing Star Wars The Acolyte Wayseeker by Justina Ireland. This book is set in the High Republic era, but it's not really a part of the official High Republic series that just recently wrapped up with Phase 3. It's more of a standalone book, and it kind of bridges the gap between the High Republic series itself and the events we later see in the series The Acolyte. So this book specifically is set 75 years after Phase 3 in the High Republic series, and about 20 years, if I understand correctly, before the events of The Acolyte. And the main character is Vernestra Rwoh, who is definitely one of my favorite characters from the High Republic series. One, I think the overall most popular characters, I think that's a big reason why she was chosen to be a main character in the first High Republic series, TV show, I should say, The Acolyte. So I was definitely excited to get more content with her, especially after reading the last book in the High Republic series, Trials of the Jedi, where Vernestra didn't really play a huge role in that. So I was very excited, like, ooh, there's another book with more Vernestra content. I'm very excited about that. I think like a lot of people, I was kind of hoping it would explain a little bit more about Vernestra's character development, because the character we see Vernestra be in The Acolyte is very different than what she is in the High Republic series, especially at the end of Phase 3. She's definitely underwent a lot of character development, which is not surprising, because there's about 100 years between the events of the last book in the series and the events of The Acolyte. But I think some people were kind of hoping by Trials of the Jedi, the last book, they would begin to see like, oh, I think I can kind of see why Vernestra went down that path to become the character she is in The Acolyte. And that didn't really happen. So I think I was hoping I would see this in Wayseeker. That also didn't happen. I don't think we still have seen quite why Vernestra is what she's like in The Acolyte. However, I still really enjoyed this book a lot. It just didn't give me the Vernestra character development I was hoping for. So let me give you the basic premise. When the book starts, Vernestra is a Wayseeker. A Wayseeker is basically somebody who is a Jedi, but has decided to kind of go out on their own and kind of just wander the galaxy and kind of take them where the Force goes. And they're not really following orders from the Jedi Council. They're letting the Force guide them around the galaxy and take them where they need to be to make the most positive impact on the galaxy and being in tune with the Force. And Vernestra's had a habit of this. The book kind of lays out that she's constantly been a Wayseeker. She'll be a Wayseeker for a few years. She'll come back to Coruscant, be more part of the Order, and then just get frustrated and become a Wayseeker again. So she's become this legendary Jedi, which she's always been. In the events of the High Republic series, she was the youngest Jedi Knight. She was a bit of a prodigy. And in this book, you can still see like all the Jedi kind of really are in awe of her. She's had these, countless adventures as a Wayseeker. And she was heavily involved in the war against the Niles. Like all these younger Jedi, especially, but even other Jedi Master kind of look at her like, whoa, Vernestra. She's an impressive Jedi. So the events of this book begin, she's still a Wayseeker. And the Jedi Council has a mission they really feel like they need Vernestra's help on. So they send Indara, who is a character we see in The Acolyte. But in this case, she's kind of a younger Jedi Knight, kind of finding her way. They basically send Indara to go get Vernestra, bring her back to Coruscant, and get her on this mission. And I was, again, kind of excited to see Indara, because Indara is a character that's very interesting in Acolyte to me, but didn't really get a whole lot of character development. I think everybody's expecting her to be a major character in this series, and she ended up not be. It was a little bit of a kind of a mislead on part of the series. So I think this book, I was very excited to learn more about her, and it was very interesting. Basically, Indara has been more in the Jedi archives. When we first meet her, she's kind of more of a Jedi researcher, and you can tell she's very hesitant to go out. She's very scared about something, and we don't know what until later in the book. Eventually, we learn that in the past, she was involved in a tragedy, and a lot of other Jedis died, and she survived just by random luck. And she is having a hard time coming to grips with this, that other Jedi died, and she survived. And you can tell she's just very hesitant to kind of go out and put herself out there again. So in a lot of ways, Vernestra and Indara very much need each other a lot. Indara basically needs Vernestra to kind of bring her out, kind of bring her back into the Jedi fold, get her out of the research room, get her exploring the galaxy. And the Jedi Order kind of needs Indara to kind of bring Vernestra back into the Order. Maybe make her give up her life as a Wayseeker and become a vital part of the Order again. The mystery they're trying to solve is, early in the book, it's revealed that there's this device called a nullifier, which we'd learned about briefly in the High Republic series, but you don't really have to know about that. You can kind of read this as a standalone book. But basically, a nullifier basically it's a device that somebody can have, and it can make a lightsaber basically stop working. And obviously this is a great concern to the Jedi Order, so they send Vernestra and Indara on a mission to try to figure out where these nullifiers are coming from and stop them, because if they don't, this could be bad news for the Jedi Order. So that's the basic plot. Like I said, overall, it's a kind of a good standalone novel, good mystery element to it. Like I said, I was a little bit disappointed we did get the kind of character development over Vernestra I would like to see. The other part I would say is, like, I think hearing about Vernestra as a Wayseeker is really cool. I'd love to learn more about that. The other Wayseekers we've heard about in the High Republic series have been very fascinating. We've never really got to follow a Wayseeker, and I think I was kind of expecting a little bit of that in this novel. Instead, it's just like basically the first couple chapters, Vernestra's a Wayseeker, and then she's brought back into the Order. So I think it'd be really cool to explore more a Wayseeker in the future, either Vernestra or somebody else. And actually, as I was wrapping up this book, I kind of thought, like, you know, this would be a really cool animated series to have, like, the Wayseeker, and basically every episode kind of follows this Jedi. Could be Vernestra, could be somebody else, as they travel along the galaxy, taking them where the Force leads them, and kind of, you know, helping out where they're needed. I think that could be a really cool animated series. So anyway, if you enjoyed the High Republic series, I think you'll like this book. Maybe not as much as the novels and the proper series, but still very good. If you enjoyed the Acolyte and you kind of want to learn more about the characters, I think this book will really maybe help you flesh out those characters a little bit more character development, and kind of maybe have a better understanding where those characters are coming from the start of the series. I am hoping we get more standalone novels with Vernestra, because like I said, there's still some more stuff about her character I'd love to know that I don't think we've learned in the High Republic series, this novel, or in the Acolyte series in general. So overall, I'm all in favor of more High Republic content, all in favor of more Vernestra content. I hope we get that in the future. Let me know in the comment section below if you'd like to see a standalone novel about a certain High Republic character, who that would be. Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this review, please hit the like button. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate support. Thanks for watching. I'll see you the next time, and may the Force be with you.